moment now. Today, we're actually supposed to be having a Ferrari rendezvous in Monaco with Sam, Seb, and Paul. More on that later. We're still meeting up with the guys, but today we're going on a Ferrari road trip through the UK, the iconic Cotswolds countryside, and just in time to finally have Michelin tyres fitted to the TDF. I shall share that upgrade with you shortly, then we'll meet up with the guys and get on the road, trying to cover our ears from Paul's insanely loud Ferrari 458 Italia. Look who's arrived! I want to speak to Paul about his Saudi special. This car's literally come from Saudi. I want to find out about the deal on the car, man.
Oh,
It's the first time I've seen this thing.
Left-hand drive.
When did it arrive?
It arrived about 2 weeks ago, fresh from Saudi.
Amazing.
That metal plate.
That metal plate.
Yeah.
Amazing. So what's the deal? What's the mileage? What's the year?
The mileage is around 35,000 kilometers, 2013, full Ferrari service history. It's like a very, very well looked after car. Yeah.
But now you've got them fully straight piped in.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like tubey all the way through with fab speed headers. And it's, well, as you'll find out.
I'll find out in a minute.
Quite loud.
I'm going to be pushing you to the back. I would like to maintain my ears in one piece, please.
Exactly.
Look at this. Lesser spotted Sam.
I'm so happy.
How's things, man?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
It's the day of Ferrari.
This is unbelievable.
I'm literally like this. I couldn't be prouder to be back in the UK and
Look
to be
at this.
around friends and
How on
Ferraris.
brand he is. Look at that.
I tried to find my t-shirt because
Yeah.
I have the full outfit.
Yeah,
Like,
you were going to wear a
sometimes
red
people
jumpsuit,
think,
let's
well,
face
sometimes
it.
people think I work for the Formula One Ferrari team because I got it all, but I thought it was a bit overkill. So I go settle today because it's Paul's first day as like a Ferrari owner.
Yeah, how does that feel?
I'm
Having a
not too
prancing
sure
horse.
yet. I'm not too
Not
sure
too
yet.
sure?
Yeah, I'll wait and find out what it's like to be a Ferrari owner. I'll
like
let you know by the end of the video.
But it's in the best company because Sam, okay, fine, it's your first time as a Ferrari owner as well, but I feel like you were better prepared. Right?
Well, I don't even have my car here though.
No, so
Who would have thought? Okay, so in a rare moment, I just so happen to have both of my cars side by side. Most of the time, this is kept down here at MVN London, and most of the time I'm using this as a daily driver. Weird, I know, but for me it just works, and I absolutely love driving a manual GT3 on the daily. However, as the weather has changed, as has the requirement for tyres. So I finally had Michelin tyres fitted to the TDF. I'm now running Pilot Sport 4S's on this, in contrast on the GT3 where we are running Cup 2s. Now I wanted to highlight the differences in why these two applications make such a difference when it comes to all-around traction and usability at this time of year particularly. Now, the 4S isn't to be confused as a winter tyre, but how Michelin described this tyre is the Cup 2, you can think of it as 80% track biased and 20% for the road, whereas the 4S is 80% for the road and 20% for the track. Don't let the looks deceive you. This has the same performance benchmark as the previous generation Cup 2, which is incredible. But as you can see by these two treads, the difference that this is going to make when it comes to displacing water and just general road use on our more wet British B roads versus this almost semi-slick Cup 2 is going to be night and day. So you can see even on the outer edge here, where the Cup 2 is just pretty much a solid block of rubber with fairly shallow grooves, this is split down the outer edge. It has really deep grooves, and it's just going to give me a lot more confidence when pushing 770 horsepower through the rear wheels alone. So we've finally got those fitted. For those of you who were wondering why it took so long as well, the TDF fitment is very specific and they only made these cars in very small numbers, so it wasn't a priority for Michelin to make this size. But now we are here and we can run this car with a lot more confidence. Now I'm sure Paul Wallace would disagree, but this is one of the very few modern day supercars that I think doesn't need an exhaust system. It's kind of sound, I mean we're doing 20 miles an hour. and that's the kind of sound it's making. What on earth? Anyway, Sam's just pulled over. Is he looking for a photo, or does he need the toilet? I was just wondering if you pulled over for any other reason, or you're going to set on fire. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Okay, awesome.
They had like a full service last week. They said they got about 30 or 40 extra horsepower, but they're not going to say. And I was like, oh my god! And I want to put some cameras on.
Okay, Sam's GoProing up. It feels good to be back in this, even if it is in the wet and damp UK. At least it's not raining. We got some new 4S tyres on, keeping the machinery between the greenery. We're following Sam in the 360. Oh, it sounds so good. I've forgotten what exhaust Sam has on that, but it sounds absolutely phenomenal. Tubey exhaust?
Yeah.
Man, it sounds so good. So, as much as I'm a fan of the new 488 Pista and things like that, there just can't be a bit of naturally aspirated engines, can you? Let's get a load of this action.
It's nuts.
So good. Anyway, Seb has joined us.
Hello.
How's the Scuderia?
It's amazing. It's also not present.
I'm sad it's absent.
That's the main thing right now.
It's absent.
Yeah,
However, I think, so as a spot of backstory, we were supposed to be in Monaco right now.
But you haven't explained yet. Okay.
Probably driving Route La Turbie or Red Rock Road in the sunshine. What's the temperature out there right now?
I was there yesterday in a t-shirt.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's like
so not 5 degrees
no,
right now.
No.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, we got it all arranged, and then the transport company, which was supposed to be taking us down there, basically dropped out at the last minute.
Kind of screwed the whole
Majorly
thing.
screwed it up. Didn't quite have enough time to arrange alternative transport in the meantime. So here we are with a sort of stopgap tour. Having said that, the idea is that we're now going to rearrange a tour for possibly sometime, maybe like March or something next year.
Yeah.
Which would be ideal.
Which would be ideal, and I have to admit, I don't think I've ever wanted to be in my own car more than like today driving these. I'm like, I've very often actually done these trips, not necessarily in my car. Yeah. And now I'm like, I've got it, but it's not here.
Yeah, leave your feedback below, because we do have a sort of bigger, wider trip planned with all of the cars. How ridiculous is it that we all own Ferraris now?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
I cannot believe it. If someone had said this like 3 or 4 years ago to all of us, I don't think we would really. I mean, mainly, I would have maybe believed, there would be a few Ferraris, but Paul Wallace owning a Ferrari,
it's kind of strange.
Yeah, very strange. Well, although he's got a setup with Eurospares, hasn't he? But it's
true. Yeah,
it's pretty cool to see him driving that behind.
The sun is setting, as is my outlook on the day. From adversity comes opportunity, and we've decided to yield the fact that we were let down by our transport company to plan a monumental trip for 2020, a new decade.
Yes.
New decade.
James is like a thesaurus. Did you get any of those words?
No.
Yeah.
Is this not for your French channel?
No.
Where's Sam?
Sam would understand.
You've been absent from the country long enough. Join the video.
James was just saying some words we didn't understand.
Yeah.
There it is. Exposure's all good. I feel great to be back together. Look at his face. Hey, I feel great to be back together on the road trip vibe, man. It's really cool.
We need to do it again.
Yeah, this is amazing. 2020, I think we've got to go big.
We've got to go warm weather though.
warm
weather, maybe quite far away.
Yeah.
Big or
Be
home.
sure to check out everyone's channels. We just did a Q&A on Sam's channel, the classic walkie-talkie Q&A. But importantly, questions and comments below. We are now in the early process of planning a massive trip for 2020.
I want to go to Japan.
I'd like to go to
Japan would be cool.
Looks like we're going to Japan.
South Africa's good. South Africa's
good. Okay.
Wagamama's in Japan. Sick.
So, leave your comments below. Where would you like to see us go? Maybe in our own cars, maybe not. Maybe we'll arrange something, you know, culturally on brand, depending on which part of the world we go to.
Yeah.
But the world is our oyster, and it's often dictated by what you say in the comments. So, let us know. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you next time. Ciao.